Hi, my name is Sierra Vasquez, and this is my Sam Houston State University Ed Prep interview. So the first question asked, in your own schooling, did you have a subject area, task, or assignment where you struggled, and how did you solve it? So back in junior high and high school, my biggest struggle was test taking. I would study so much before the test, like about a week and a half in advance, and I would get to the test, and my mind would just go blank. And I never understood it because I'd do so good on the schoolwork and the quizzes, but the tests, I would just get really bad test anxiety. How I solved it is I broke down the test piece by piece before I studied, and I would make little charts. I had pages in my notebook. I labeled each section of the test, and I took each couple of days to study each section. So for some reason, by the time I got to the test, that really helped me. Me breaking down the test questions, it really helped before I took the test. The second question is, tell about a teacher who impacted your education either negatively or positively. So I actually am going to be talking about a negative teacher. My sophomore year of high school, I had an English teacher, and she would always come in. She'd talk about all her personal life. I guess she was having troubles with her husband. She would bring it to school, and she would just be so upset, and she'd be mad. She'd either yell at a student, or she would come in and just give us work and not talk the whole class. And that really inspired me to be a better teacher and to know you need to leave personal things at home, and when you come into the classroom, you need to have a positive mind because the students can read that off you, and that will set the whole mood for the whole entire class. So if you come in negative, expect your kids to treat you negatively because they read you. They know how you're feeling. The third question is my strengths and weaknesses. One strength I have is that I'm very organized. My desk, I already know when I'm a teacher, is going to be immaculate. The classroom's always going to be clean. But I do know with that, not to take it too far, like no OCD type thing. Another strength of mine is that I am very patient. I know that not all of my students are going to be on the same page at one time, and that I am going to have to slow down or speed up or vice versa, and I'm willing to work either way to get my kids all on the same page. One weakness of mine is actually creativity. I've always struggled with creativity. I've never been that type of person. I can't draw. I can't really think of things that are like, oh, crafts, that sounds fun. Like, that's just not me. And because I do lack that creativity aspect, I have all these ideas that I am scared to speak about because I feel like other people are going to have better ideas than me. But at the same time, I know I might have good ideas as well, and I shouldn't be afraid to speak my mind, but that is something I am working on. The fourth question is how I feel about student and teacher relationships. It shouldn't be a thing out of the classroom. It should be strictly classroom relationship. My thing is, the students look to teachers as a role model. As soon as it's broken out of the classroom, it's not a role model type thing anymore. It's past that, and that shouldn't happen. When I was in 7th grade, I actually had my history teacher had a relation with a student in my class, and all that was going on in my mind was, why would you do something like that? It's a gross thing. It's not professional. Shouldn't happen. As far as social media relationship, should not be a thing. If you get a friend request, decline it, and if they talk about it in class the next day, just explain to them how you feel like that's not a professional thing, and students should accept that. But when you do see a student outside of school, like you run into them at the grocery store, the mall, of course say hi. There's no problem with saying hi or how are you, or talk to them first. Don't run away. You need to acknowledge that they're there, or if they see you and you run away, that just doesn't look good. Well, anyways, thank you so much for listening.